I don't have much money in my wallet. Can I travel Copenhagen with a lower budget? Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. As you know, Scandinavian countries are relatively expensive compared to any other European countries. This is one of the reasons I don't usually go to the Northern European countries. Today, I want to share some of my experiences that I used when I went to Copenhagen about 2 years ago. Do I need a cash? Can I use a credit card? Where can I go, eat, and stay, but with a lower budget? So let's get started. Whenever I travel other countries, I always take free walking tours. Majority of European countries have these free walking tours. So this free walking tours are donation based. So after you take this walking tour for 2 hours, 1.5 hours to 2 hours in most cases, you're going to give them a tip. So it really depends on how you feel. This should be way cheaper than taking the regular guided tours. Free walking tours in Copenhagen, they take credit card. So even if you don't have the Danish krone, you can pay tips with a credit card. So you don't really have to exchange euro or US dollars or any other currencies to local ones. If I remember correctly, I did not even have any Danish krone when I went to Copenhagen. I use only the credit card. Another tip for sightseeing is the tower. The tower at the Christiansborg Palace is for free. So the entrance for the tower is completely free of charge. You can see the view of Copenhagen. So why you don't want to go? It's for free. So I think this is one of the things that you can do in Copenhagen, definitely. Besides a walking tour, you can also take Cannel tour. Of course, this is not for free at all, but there is one place that is way cheaper than any other the Cannel tour. Almost all boat tours, it costs 90 Danish krone, which is about $13 or 12 euro. Which is not that bad, compared to the living cost of living in Copenhagen. So I found this place which cost me only 50 Danish krone, not 90, which is about $7 or around 650 euro. I don't know why this company is offering the lowest price. I don't know the difference because I didn't really take the other boat. Of course, I chose this company instead. If I remember correctly, it took about 45 minutes to an hour. Several languages were available, definitely English, maybe French or something like that. I don't even remember exactly, but there are several few languages available per boat. So this Cannel tour that I took is located in New Haven, like any other Cannel tours. If you see the Cannel end on your back, take the right side of the Cannel, and again the canal end is on your back. So if you walk on the right side of the canal, you will see this the agency. May have some like the cheaper one, but at least in the New Haven area, I found this was the cheapest the canal tour you can take. So bedtime, where did I stay in Copenhagen? This was my first hostel experience, which was really actually great. So I stayed, the hostel is called Steel House Copenhagen. It's really fancy. I would say like this is really trendy like hostel. There is like a big kitchen, there was a gym, there was a pool, like everything you need was there. I took the female only room. There was like a locker, and a shower in the room. So of course we need to share the restroom or like a shower in the bathroom, but it wasn't really that bad. Again, it's so clean, and I was very skeptical because I never use any hostel, but I wanted to try again because Copenhagen itself is quite expensive. I think it was around $50 per night, and this was really clean. I really like it. I didn't really have any complaint about this place. I'm sure there are so many other hostels and it can be cheaper, but I highly recommend this Steel House because it was really clean and trendy as well. So this hostel has lockers after you checked out, or before you check in you can use it. Unfortunately, you need coin. Yeah, this is the only time I needed a cash in Copenhagen, but you can ask the hotel staff to charge you that coin into your credit card. So there was no really issue even if you don't have any cash in your hand. I'm sleeping with my doggy. Maple, love you. So what's next? Speaking of food, I didn't go any restaurant in Copenhagen. I'm pretty foodie, like I love to explore a lot of new food, local food. But to be honest with you, I wasn't really excited with the Danish food. I couldn't really find very local dish. Like a lot of food is pretty similar with like Swedish food, like meatballs, small board, like the kind of open sandwich. So I didn't go to any restaurant, but I heard that it's quite expensive, of course, compared to any other European countries. If you want to save some money on food, where you can go, where you can grab some food. There are so many hot dog stands in Copenhagen, so you won't get hungry. And those are quite reasonable. It costs you about $4, around $4 or €4, like 30 Danish krone, and it was very reasonable compared to the cost of living in Copenhagen. So that could be an option. Majority of hot dog stands, except one of them that I found by chance, they accept the credit card, which is really great. Again, you don't have to exchange, you know, your euro or dollars to local currency. Of course, you know, it's not really artisanal hot dogs, so it's just like a regular hot dogs, but you can have it for snack or like, you know, the lunch, like a light lunch when you're hungry. There, like besides hot dog stand, like gyro, euro, you know, the pitas, those are relatively cheap in Europe. And again, it was the same situation in Copenhagen. There is one store, one shop that I went in Central Station. I don't remember the name, to be honest with you, so I'm so sorry about this. But there is a pita shop. I think it was like sort of like half Indian food. Like I remember there was like samosa as well. So maybe like sort of half Indian and half Mediterranean. I mean half Indian and half Middle Eastern food, I guess. But it was massive gyro. It was really literally the massive. So it cost me like 38 Danish krone, which is about like 550 or like around €5. So it was really cheap compared to the gigantic or enormous, you know, the gyro. So I really recommend, if you want to save some money, that is really great portion to have for dinner or lunch. Instead of having hot dogs or gyro, you may want to have some better quality food, I would say, or more artisanal food. There is a food market, it's called like a Raffen. I don't know how many food stands are there, maybe like a 30-40 ish, or maybe less or more, I don't even remember. There are so many types of food, you know, like Asian, like Thai food, to like a Mexican, just like grilled fish, chips, you know, anything you want. Like I'm sure like there was like a vegan food as well, so it's like everyone can go to Raffen to grab some like great food. Because it's, you know, the local shops, and I mean the local stand, and it's pretty like artisanal food. Of course it costs more, but you may you know, one day you may want to go there to grab a little bit like a better quality, but it's a little, but still cheaper than going to restaurant. So if I remember correctly, I may go there by bus because it's a little bit the other side of the city center. But again, I didn't change any currency in Copenhagen, so I believe that you can use the credit card to purchase the, you know, the public transportation ticket, or you may want to walk, or you may want to take get the you know, the rental bike as well. So there are several options, but I think like if you want to try some other, you know, nicer food, you can go to this Raffen. Even though Copenhagen is relatively expensive, you still can enjoy your travel with lower budget. I hope this video is helpful when you travel to Copenhagen next time. So see you in the next video. Bye!